Hello, Aquarius. How are you? It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to push you back just a little bit here so you can see everything. I really appreciate it. Stick around, see if there's something that you like that's of value to you. Give me a thumbs up. If it resonates, can you tell me how in the comments section? If this is the first time you've been here, I appreciate you checking out the channel. If you're a returning viewer or a subscriber, thank you. Thank you so much. Your likes, your shares, your comments, they really help grow my channel, and I really appreciate it. So here at this channel, we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best use it to move our life forward. And this is a big, powerful week coming up. And so this is going to be interesting all over the place. And we're going to start with we'll follow along with the energies of the moon using the Queen of the Moon Oracle cards. And then we get a conversation starter from the Everyday in Chat from Poppy Palin, and you received the Ace of Swords. So it's a new beginning. It's one that requires a lot of thought. It's about what to keep and what to let go of, which is really amazing when you consider the fact that we have this full moon coming, and this full moon is about eliminating things from our lives. And so we walk into the week with the moon in Aries in the position of discernment. So this looks like a week of really thinking about what's of value to you, what are you going to keep, what are you going to let go of, so that you can get that energy from that full moon, so that you can move your life forward in the way that you would like to. And so that's some pretty powerful stuff going on there, Aquarius. So in your third house, that's where we start on Sunday morning with that Aries moon, and the third house is communication. Swords are oftentimes communications and thoughts and stuff. And so we're going to get a little help from the soul coaching of Denise Lynn. And it says, enthusiasm. I celebrate everything in my life and I live in limitless joy. So when you're discerning, Aquarius, this week, think about choosing to be enthusiastic about your life. We get to choose our attitude. We don't always get to choose our circumstances, and we don't get to choose what other people are necessarily going to do or say, but we can always choose our attitude. And you are being encouraged by Spirit this week to choose enthusiasm for your attitude. So when you're going through the discerning process of what you're keeping and what you're letting go of, anything that doesn't make you feel enthusiastic about your life, maybe it's time for it to go. Maybe it's time. And then on Monday afternoon at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon moves into Taurus. And this moon in this position is in your fourth house of home and stability. And look at this. We've got fear and boundaries, and you're feeling trapped, and you're hanging on to the fears. And oh my goodness, Aquarius, let them go. You don't need to hang on to that. And you really hate feeling trapped. Aquarius likes to be free to go and do what they want to do. And so you might need to consider, how do you break out of those boundaries? Are they self-imposed boundaries? Did somebody else impose them on you? And remember, you get to choose your attitude, right? So if you decide to break through with enthusiasm, right? Decide what you're going to cut out of your life. For a little guidance on this, we're going to use the Spirit Animal Oracle cards from Colette Bear and Reed. Wow. I don't know what just happened there. Well, my light went out. I don't know how much that's going to affect everything over here. All right. Just got it too. What should have happened? All right. So, we have Fox Spirit. Think on your feet. This is going to require you using your quick thinking, the way that, air signs, man, you guys can think on your feet. It's a good thing, and you're going to need it. You're going to need it this week coming in to deal with these boundaries and these fears, and to decide what it is that you're going to let go of, right? All right. So on Wednesday, so this is going to be Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday night, actually. So Wednesday night, 8 p.m. So it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's a good time to get a lot of things done. You're going to be thinking on your feet. You can hear my cat running around here. It's pretty funny. She's chasing the little plastic thing that you take off a milk jug. It's so funny. Okay, so here we go. Willpower. And you see this? This is the moon in Gemini. And there's the mask. And there's hiding behind the mask. And that's in your 5th house of having fun. And so romance, fun, children, you know. So are you hiding behind the mask out of choice? Are you hiding behind the mask to self-protect? You need to focus on what it is you want to create so that you can bring in this transformation, right? You need to focus. You're going to need willpower to figure out what it is you're going to cut out of your life and what you're going to keep. You're going to be thinking on your feet, but that's okay, Aquarius. That would probably be your superpower. So to get a little guidance on that, we're going to use the Mystical Wisdom cards from Gay Guthrie. Let's see what we got. We have gratitude. Don't forget to be grateful. Focus on what you're grateful for so that you can bring more of the good stuff in. All right. So while you're using your willpower and your super strength and your superpower of thinking on your feet, don't forget to be grateful. And then on Friday night at 10:44 p.m. in your 6th house of day-to-day activities, the moon moves into Cancer, and this aspect of the moon is about taking action. It's about taking action. So, all right. Get a little guidance on that. We're going to use the Sea Melodies by Jessica Lay. And it says, oh, you have to. There's an opportunity. You will prove yourself and discover if you brave the rough seas. So, taking action isn't necessarily going to be easy, but if you do, there's opportunity in it. There's opportunity in it, taking action, and let your worries drift away, go with the flow. So, this change, this new beginning, this cutting out, this is all going to bring in great opportunity for you, but you're going to have to be brave and you're going to have to take a risk. You just are. So, wow. Got lighting. Okay, so we have Sagittarius. Leo. The moon's going to go into Leo. Okay, so on Sunday at 4 o'clock in the morning, the sun moves into your sign of Aquarius. So happy birthday, Aquarius. And then at 10:54 p.m., the moon moves into Leo. And an hour and a half later, at 12:16 a.m., the moon goes full. And there's a lunar eclipse with it. And so this is a moon that's really strong, and it goes out for the next 6 months, the energy from it. And it's about strength and physical vitality and mental vitality, which would be like your willpower and your emotional vitality, which would be shielding and protecting, but only if you're supposed to. Like, you can't shield and protect everything. Sometimes you've got to be vulnerable. So it's learning and discerning which one, when do you let down the mask and take the opportunity and go with the flow, right? And that is the wolf moon or the hunger moon, depending on, the deck. So Cherokee talk about the two wolves that live inside of you that are fighting for dominance, right? Which one is going to win, right? You've got the dark wolf, which is the anger and the resentment and the jealousy and the despair and the sorrow. And then there's the white wolf or the light wolf, which is hope and kindness and gentle and helpful and loving and caring. And which one wins? The one you feed. So what do you want to feed? I hope you choose to feed the light wolf. So, Aquarius, if this isn't resonating for you, then be sure to check out your sun and your moon and your rising. Your sun sign is about how you view the world. And the rising sign is how the world views you, how you interact with the world. And the moon is how you feel about all of this stuff. And so you get a more complete picture when you actually check out all three. So on Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will discuss this eclipse more. And then we will go ahead and do the Q&A. So if you have any questions, bring them in. And don't forget to check out your year ahead. There was some really valuable information. I'll stick it down here. And you have a great week, Aquarius. It looks like you're going to be thinking on your feet and making some decisions, but take the risk and be enthusiastic about it. All right. I will see you next week.